Well, I'm a trained teacher, and it's coincidentally I visited my alma mater, the Shortwood Teachers College. Just on Saturday, they were having an AGM of the Old Old Students Association,
Right.
and went and spoke with. Had the pleasure of some of those teachers. I met a teacher. She left Shortwood from 1956, Mr. Wettick, and
What?
she's still going strong. 1956, she graduated Shortwood.
Oh my
I'm
God.
telling you, it is always my pleasure to share in spaces with those persons who would have just weathered so many storms, and would have seen the ins and outs of education. They would have lived it. It is their lived experience.
Truth.
So I graduated Shortwood in 2006 as a trained teacher of religious education and history, and then went on to pursue my bachelor's immediately thereafter in that side program that was created and then later done away with. And then a few years thereafter, my first boat or experience was actually at Arden. I didn't stay there long because a clear vacancy was expressed to me at Holy Childhood, and I did the interview and was successful. So all my teaching life was spent at Holy Childhood High School when I left there in 2018 to become principal of St. Faith's Primary. I would have served as interim principal there. Then the post became available, and I applied for same and was successful in that. So yes, so I've been teaching from 2006. Attended the Immaculate Conception High, and before same the Dunrobin Primary School. Yes.
Sounds like you're a Kingstonian.
I'm pretty much born under the clock, actually down in a Tivoli Maternity Center.
Wow.
We didn't live in the community, but that's where my mom had me,
Okay.
and yes, pretty much lived in Kingston all my life. On a brief while, I went and lived with my aunt. My second mother in Maypen, Clarendon. Started my education at Love Lane Basic School, really. And then my maternal family is from Clarendon, that parish. So I lived with my aunt for a while, and then I came back to Kingston. And yes, I'm pretty much born and bred Kingston.
Somehow I thought it was a
But I
country.
know country though.
I thought it was a country girl.
No, no, I don't. But I know country because I go and spend holiday. So I know if I go a river and go catch water down a pipe, and had one very scary experience of going on my grandfather's mule going down Red Hills, and
Wow.
that was something. That was something. And each holiday I would go outside of Kingston to spend my holidays. Yes, I hardly stayed in Kingston at all. So I know what it is to go to country.
Okay. Real country.
Yes, and yes, I know what
Have
that
you embraced the country as well? Because
is.
there are
I
so many
actually love
persons,
the country.
dying for a country now.
Oh, and I actually love the country. I like going to the country. I like going to river. I don't so love beach, but I like going to the river
Right.
and that kind of thing. And that the country air is so, yeah, yeah,
Nice.
ah,
Country is really nice. I can tell you.
lovely,
I'm a born bred countryman.
nice. And not like when you get up and go outside and go pick something out of the yard, and you
You
go, yeah,
understand?
yes,
And that is the type of life that I'm living right now. I have my own fruit tree, whatever I
excellent.
want,
That's right.
in the country. I love the
Your
country.
better food security is critical. What
Yes,
we're
it
going
is.
to do as a nation, if it is we're not eating what we grow and grow, when war start, full book out a road, see what going to happen to us when they lock up borders. So
You
it is
know,
very
for
important.
some time now, we have been hearing that we'll be short on food.
We will be, sir. And some
Uh,
things are already short, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
And that is why some of these prices have been, you know, going up and down.
Continuously going up, continuously going up. And when you start to have a conversation with some people, oh, what do you and why do you, and but they're not the same, say no same day leave go water bottom me rock, you know. So because we're not seeing it and experience it in its
That's
full
true.
some measure now, we're ignoring and we're rubbishing those who are putting us on warning to let us know that there is coming a time when there will be some we're going to have some challenges and we need juke something around our back. Yes, find one pan and plan something.
No, that is true, man. And I realize, you see, I said to people, I realize how much things you can grow wherever you are. In a tire,
Ah,
you
hence
know,
my
that same
suggestion for
flower
Labor
pot.
Day project this year. Yes.
So there's a lot to do. You know, madam, you spoke so much of your schooling and, of course, your last job, so to say, St. Faith Primary.
Yes. Up in bush.
No, man, it's not Bush. Where exactly St. Faith is?
Yes, man, it's in Glengarth, St. Catherine. Very nice aesthetics, breeze and trees all around. And yes, and we have our little coconut walk up top, and we started our school garden, and we do some chicken too, rear
Right,
chicken. Yes,
right.
man. Yeah, so the first time I go up there, we got some chickens and I went and saw a cob. And me go help pluck the chicken them to when them ready and thing. And yes,
Did you take
so
pictures?
my small community, small space, but I really enjoyed driving up to Saint Faith's Primary and just serving the children and the community up there. Yes.
Will you be going back there, miss?
Most definitely, sir. The Lord has not given me any other instructions.
As yet.
Not, I haven't received that as yet. So I will be returning to St. Faith's Primary.
You know, I asked that, you know, because I had noticed that in recent time,
Mm-hmm.
most, if not all, of our presidents, JTA presidents,
Mm-hmm.
have not returned to the classroom.
Well, I can't speak for any other president other than I can speak for me. Uh, the Lord gave me a mandate in going to, because it was He who opened that door for me to go
Right.
there. I left as a classroom teacher at Holy Childhood and served as interim principal and then the principal. I I wrote down some things. There are some goals and objectives, and those have not been completed. And so
Okay.
I've not gotten any directive that I'm to go to another institution or what my next move, what the Lord has for me to do in terms of my service to nation as yet.
I am just wondering, you know, because based on what I alluded to with the former presidents, if there's a connection in moving through the JTA ranks, maybe in another position in the JTA executive itself.
Well, sir, you can observe for yourself that this is perhaps not a normal president or presidency.
And so, of course, thumbs up for that one. As you continued to defend your teachers, I am sure that you know you are not a normal president. Of course, you have taken some actions that I would say it's unlikely that a president would have in recent time. But we want to get into the. I'm not sure really. We never had a discussion over topics per se, but I'm sure that you're capable. And if you don't want to answer certain questions, you are who you are. But we're still having little chats here and there as it relation to the compensation review for the public sector, more so for our teachers.
Little, I don't know if it's just little,
Oh my God. Yeah. Is that so?
uh, the internet probably fell a
Okay.
bit.
Yes.
You're seeing me and hearing?
Yes, man. I'm seeing and
Okay.
hearing clearly as well.
So, there
I,
are. There are discrepancies, there are anomalies. Um, Many teachers, just last week I was driving into the office, and it so happened that no, it's not last week, it's Monday of this week. Today is what?
Today is what? Tuesday.
Tuesday? No, it's not Monday, it's last week. So last week I was driving into the office and I saw a lady, but I saw her in the supermarket like earlier um in the week. So and she had called to me and we had a little conversation. And then I was driving into the office and I say, but me know the lady there. So I'm wind down the window and I say, hi, how you doing? You good? And tears just started to flow from her eyes.
My God.